it's like getting the shiny is like nearly impossible unless the conditions are met.
Alrighty, we should be good.
Like, there was, like, let me put it to you this way. Every time I would get the hyperspace hole with a low Marowak, Chandelure has to be right there. So it's either damned if I do or damned if I don't, depending on what shiny donut I get. And every single time I get cockblocked by fucking Chandelure. But now recently, there was another hole that was pure fire. I did not see Chandelure, but I did see a low Marowak. Boom, there it was. I'm like, thank you.
Wombo was gatekeeping you from Alola.
Hi, everybody.
Are you? It's like
Because we fucking live.
Yep. So yeah, we're just waiting.
Oh, everybody heard that, didn't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. We just be waiting on people.
Yep.
We are in fact waiting on people. How's the fam doing today?
Doing good.
Surviving.
Speaking of which, I know we brought this up. I know we were talking a little bit about it in Strixhaven. I don't recall if we were bringing anything like that up here. But Dana, I know you just recently said that your comic's doing pretty damn well.
Yeah, it's doing pretty good. It was just like a small printing, but it looks like it's done well enough to like do another printing, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as I said, I don't think we talked about it here on Ravnica, but yeah, Dana here, she's been working on a webcomic. You can obviously go read it for free. It has been picked up for publication. And yeah, I think she was able you did a small printing, and I think it was being sold at like a convention?
Yeah, there's like little cons around, mostly in Melbourne, but I think it's occasionally around other places where like every now and then you'll see like some guys at Reverie who've got like comics set up, and sometimes it's sold over there.
Yeah.
Or you can go online and get it.
Yeah, read it. Her characters are awesome, especially the one with the big long nose.
Which narrows it down less than you'd think.
Yeah.
The buff.
Yeah, that being so, I gotta remember I'll have to do this maybe after, the stream and such, but, I can provide a link in the description for the Ravnica stuff, so anybody who wants to read it, you can access it. I know I have those links in the descriptions for Strixhaven, but, as far as owning, like, physical copies, I believe you said right now that is strictly in Australia?
Yeah.
Which is a shame.
Unfortunately.
It is a shame.
Bear.
Hello, Bear.
Hello.
Hello. We're just talking about how Dana's comic is getting another printing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, Deadpool pulled a Dio.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
but
in reality, it was Dio pretending to be Deadpool so he could pull a Dio. Because it is Dio's Japanese voice actor.
Yep.
Oh, I actually did not know that.
So
Yes, it's Dio's Japanese voice actor. That's why he got to do the Muda.
Yep.
Because, like, I know Dio's voice actor did another one in Kamen Rider Kiva. I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, wouldn't be the first time, too.
It definitely isn't the first time.
Like, correct me if I'm wrong, Realm, Dio's voice actor voiced Erwin in Attack on Titan?
I believe so.
He's kind of in everything.
Yeah.
He is a very prolific voice actor.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, one of these days I've got to show you all Kamen Rider Kiva. It is such a good one.
Man, just a shame that Hulk doesn't have a command grab. How will he ever be a big body?
Like, he doesn't have a command grab?
In Tokon, no.
No, what the hell? Fucking Doom as a command grab.
Yeah. And then Deadpool turns him into Hanna-Barbera Doom.
Hello, beautiful people. We're here to have fun.
Yes.
Oh shit, that's right. I need to go poke Ika.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like, I think we were still missing somebody.
I
Yeah,
feel bad.
it is not a big deal for lateness though, because we're probably going to be starting with quite a bit of things away from the most of the party.
That's fair.
Yeah, because we had a couple of people who weren't here last time. And while I'm building this playlist, if I can fucking copy and paste links and speak at the same time, because sometimes that's harder than it seems.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Oh, here's a
I
little
can just go
thing.
ahead. I can just go ahead and kind of recap, potentially with fucking weird ass pauses in the middle of it.
Well, before you do that, there's one more thing I want to post like in the general chat, because there's another thing that Arxis did with this game that I know you would appreciate. They did this specifically for you.
Specifically for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is specifically for me. And that looks like a very specific magazine logo too.
Yeah, and he's reading
Yeah, that's
that
the-
post. He's
that's-
reading that in another Dio pose.
Yeah, that's like a version of the Game Pro logo.
Yeah.
I know fucking 90s video game magazines, bro. I had a subscription to EGM back in the day.
Well, I have discovered that Jolly Rancher has a tea.
Why?
I mean, it's not bad. The blueberry one I really liked. I mean, the apple one's okay, but I prefer the blueberry one.
Fair, I suppose. I might try it at some point.
It is good.
I do have the playlist now. So previously on Ravnica Trail of Dragons, the party entered Lazav's casino. But there were a few conditions going on, let's say. For one, Florence was suspiciously absent from the proceedings. Lazav clarifying that Lazav never invited Florence. And, well, a vampire certainly can't enter when they're not invited. And to clarify, the reason to make sure it's clear to everybody else that I'm not bullshitting the rules, the actual facility itself was considered. Oh, he even said this, I believe. The facility itself was permitted for public perusal. The casino was where he wasn't invited.
Okay.
And so some of the party did some gambling. Several Several of the party did not. Some of the notable things that happened during the gambling were that Gamataki instantly walked up to some changeling twink and knocked him the fuck out.
Don't know why he did that.
And lots of people got to spin the golden membership wheel. Which even Bear, as the person who would have entered the casino, but this might be important later. You might end up doing this later. As a person who entered the casino but never actually used yours, everyone got one for free. But there was some light gambling involved. We met a lot of NPCs. We met Max. We met Hisoka. We met... There was a conversation between Gamataki and Brock Sampson. And as the golden membership wheel got spun, what was happening was the jackpot was increasing when the jackpot wasn't being hit. And there was this spot called the Joker that was actually growing in how much wheel space it took as it wasn't being hit. And what happened the couple of times the Joker got hit is what the Joker's effect says is Lazav is in control of this prize. The first time that happened, Gamataki landed on it. And so Lazav promised Gamataki a way to the Chiyoshi region of Tavastion if Gamataki, on the condition that Gamataki named someone to remove from the room. Gamataki named HK-47, the genocidal droid from Knights of the Old Republic, and Gamataki stated he'd be easy to rebuild, which resulted in, well, we were just going to make him leave, but yeah, I guess. And he was shot with machine guns.
Damn.
Like literally because Gamataki pointed out death as an option. They just went, yeah, sure. It's like, well, we weren't gonna do that, but since you brought it up. Also another notable prize that will there were a few plushies won of different Dimir operatives. Mostly there was one of Tori that I think was won by Tori. If I'm remembering that right. And I know somebody won one of Risk.
I was low-key hoping to win one of the plushies and it'd be Cerberus, and Eliza would be like, honey? Why is there a plushie of you?
It's like, did you
And,
sign off on those distributions?
Yeah, there were implications that some of the ones who did find out that they had plushies were like, I did not agree to this.
Which means there's probably a super giant bear plushie lurking around.
Who knows? Speaking and finally, Dave went up to spin. Dave had to reveal himself. He is actually a cactus folk. And he got something called Marked Hand. There were a couple of them that were labeled as something that will help Lazav later. Dave, whose actual name is Davin Brill Shaw, was like, well, when y'all fight Lazav, I'm fucked. Okay. Let's force his hand. All in! Starts taking the tickets from Savanto's body. And he spins again. He gets the Joker. Lazav shows up. Davibril says roundhouse kick. Pauses. Then actually does it and it hits. And we left that scene with a bunch of guards pointing guns at Davibril in a Mexican standoff. With Lazav standing there. But Bear, you weren't there for any of that. Neither was Tuffy. But Bear, you were actually taken even further downstairs for a private meeting with the head of the Demir. So you are free to drop your token into this room.
Are you going to tell Bear why he is here?
The matter of your family in regards to all this, Mr. Tech, is something better handled privately than in front of all the others.
Hmm. And what of my family do you know, other than my sister was one of your experiments?
Your brother also was, but then again, you already knew that as well. First, I must ask you a question. It is relevant, I promise. Mr. Tech, he gets up and begins walking around towards a bookshelf in particular. I wanted a map that had bookshelves, but the maps that had bookshelves were mostly too big. So I just settled with this.
That's fine.
You have been told what the actual purpose of the Demir within Ravnica's guild structure is, correct?
Typically, no one outside of Dimir is told this.
Lazav is looking right at you as you say that.
The answer is no. Bear has not been told.
I see. No matter. He pulls out a few different files. The first one he hands straight to you. It is documentation of the original guild pact. Some would consider this information outdated. But it is relevant to you to understand my position. As that, Mr. Tech, is the guild pact I was born and trained under. So what are you doing with this? With this? first 5.
Well, I'm gonna go check what the Demir's purpose was.
The Demir not only had the Demir's purpose, some of this is not surprising, is in order to collect intelligence, gather information, keep secrets. But there's a part of it in there that's striking, and it's actually a pretty major part. It's treated with importance in the document. To check and undermine the other guilds to ensure no one guild has too much authority.
The problem with this last line is glaring. If Demir is to undermine the other guilds, if to ensure they do not have too much power in the city, that leaves Demir at the top. He drops the file. Is bullshit.
See, Mr. Tech. That is likely the degree of conviction that informs why it was not something that the later people who became the Guild Pact did not uphold. Like, for example, the man upstairs with you in the hood. But I believe a check and the balance against power is still important.
That is what the guilds as a whole offer. Having one splinter group responsible for keeping everyone else down, it just leads to that splinter group growing in power as they break down what the others are doing. It is ridiculous to consider it's what is meant to happen.
Then I suppose we are in quite disagreement. But
Indeed.
at the very least, I'm sure you understand that it is not power for power's sake that I seek.
Bear can understand this. Simple statement. Bear does not believe it.
That is most unfortunate.
For you.
Either way,
So other than isolating me, do you actually have any reason for me to be here?
yes. I was about to get to why that viewpoint is relevant. Because it is my belief that it extends further into the multiverse. My understanding is your concern over my loyalty to Geolis.
Choose your next words wisely, Lazav. You may be guild leader, but you have put yourself in very, very unfortunate circumstance.
Mr. Tech, I find that when you understand a being's motivations, their convictions, their will, you also understand how to manipulate those things. If that document shows you nothing else, it is that my loyalty to Giolis only extends as far as him not being the seat of power. And I am unafraid to weaponize his own tactics against him.
There is one problem. You think you know everything about him.
And what do you know about him, Mr. Tech?
I know that his kind will stop at nothing to get what they want, including putting forward false faces to fool the... He looks Lazav up and down. Easily manipulated.
False
You
faces.
are so convinced of your own knowledge and strength that you cannot see you are being lied to. Bold-faced and confident.
Tell me, Mr. Tech, has Giolis killed someone?
Nearly. Someone very important.
Nearly. But someone also very capable of defending himself. Do you pause to think that it is possible that you are the one falling for the mask? A mask of threat, or someone who simply wishes to send messages?
Messages can be threats. The one that I received was.
Do you believe it is not possible that he intentionally stopped short of killing North?
It was almost entirely his plan to leave North alive in order to make it more obvious that he could do it.
And very strictly acting in this way in retaliation. Every single time. Consistently. You see, Mr. Tech, the thing about the masks.
My name is Bear.
If you insist.
I do.
Bear. Then. Bear. The thing about masks is that with enough time and repetition, they sleep. Simply. Than when something is a true conviction. As a threat such as the ones against you, normally would escalate. Rather than remaining the same, the repeated offenses against someone.
Normally. Since when is any part of what this has been normal? You use words to try and paint yourself and the vision you have as broad and as true as possible. Normal. The lack of escalation. We are in an unprecedented time of guilds working together. I am sure you know. I am Azorius first. And I have joined Demir.
Which means that the best way to prove that I am not loyal to Geolis to you is this. He passes the second file.
A second file, you say? Sir, a second
Yes.
file is hit the bear.
The second file has details about Geolis's behaviors. Whenever he comes into Demir, whenever he leaves, where he goes when he leaves, even in some cases able to trace his movements onto within other planes. You notice some expected patterns. You do also notice that there are somewhat frequent trips to Amonkhet scattered through. There always seems to be a bit of an unusual gap where well, not always, but there are certain unusual gaps where he will leave for one plane, but then arrive from a different one, indicating that there is some amount of hiding Geolis's movements from Lazav as well. But it's detailed enough where that does not seem to be Lazav omitting information.
Multiple trips to Amonkhet, times when you have lost. Tracking someone's movements does not make you not allied to them, not loyal. It just makes you Demir.
And giving that information freely to that person's enemy. What does that do?
Makes you Demir, undermining someone else. The statement that you made that you believe Demir's one of Demir's purpose to be undermining other people to lower their power,
Yes, and as I said,
and then feeling it yourself. He
feeling
drops the
it-
second file.
the feeling it myself is something that you added. There.
Indeed, because that is my belief. You have done nothing to convince me otherwise. That you are altruistic in attempting to undermine people.
Claim altruism. So do not claim a lack of altruism. Because to say
have
either
done-
is true. Because to say either is true is not accurate.
You have done nothing to assuage the doubts that I have of your motivations. Is that better?
It is an understandable position. I have provided the proof that I can to prove it. But your lack of belief in that proof is perfectly understandable, given our situations. Finally, the information that is likely more important to you in particular. He passes the third file.
Precedented a third file. Who would have thought? He's going to read it because taking any information he can get is important in this situation.
So it contains a record of the use of the encoding experiments. There are a couple of important things in this record to note right now. Those are going to be, and I'm going to do them in reverse chronological order, basically, because it's more dramatic that way, because of what the first one in chronological order is. Somewhat later is Nolan, the person that you now know as Zodic Noli, who was found dead and desparked from a rogue Eternal left over from the War of the Spark. And they managed to revive him, and because of not fully understanding what was going on and not wanting to create a panic, it was decided that his memories should be re-encoded to strip that event from his memory. Interestingly, the decision of how to handle his revival was made alongside the Azorius. Further back is Dorian Risk being encoded. This is in part information you already knew. But, hello?
Hello! Ika has arrived.
Hello, Ika.
Hello.
At the moment, we are going over. We're in Bear's section. We've still got a lot of other stuff to do before we get back to most of the party. But some information is being revealed as part of this. So, like I said, this entry, Dorian Risk, is most of this is stuff you would already know with Dorian. He was a willing participant in the encoding process, but only after dealing with the aftermath of the explosion in the Chromatic Star mine, where he was at the brink of death, and sort of the trauma from that created a lot of psychological issues for Dorian Wilson, who was his original name, of course. And the part that is new is that it was in partnership with the Orzhov, meaning the Orzhov was involved in him having that happen from the off. The next furthest back ones that are again relevant to this, but generally, if one comes up later, then it is presumed that Bear would have this knowledge if they come up later, if others come up later. Is labeled subject 1. And that is Kirat Tech. Who was captured in raid. And was sought after as a subject for full memory rewrite experiments by Subject 0. And Subject 0, and of course you know who Kirat is now. Subject 0 is Miraim Tech. Who was a willing volunteer, who was a Demir spying from within the Gruul. And that Bear is your sister's name. The new name given to her is Mirai. One she chose, according to the file. Lazav speaks up as you're reading. It's like, this is in part a warning for you. Not of threat, but simply of mental readiness for what you will find. As you keep looking to reunite the family you had.
I was already prepared for her to have a different mind. Not knowing Mirai is the name that she has picked for herself is useful. Will help me find her more.
So it would. When you are prepared to look for her, you should look into Bastion. My guide to Chiyoshi will bring you not necessarily straight towards her. That is its own security risk. But Chiyoshi is where she is stationed. You and Gamataki are more linked than you think.
Of course, the frog.
Do you have any further questions for me before you rejoin what is happening upstairs? I do have other paperwork to attend to before
One more question.
addressing the others.
Bear noticed we want that one of the group did not go up the stairs. Why?
Vampires cannot enter a place they are not invited.
And yet, you had extended invites.
I extended invites to many of you, but it was not to him. If you must have more details. He pulls out a fourth file.
Flashback.
And he hands it to you. And as he's handing it to you, he says, Geolis is not the only one I am seeking to undermine.
Fucking hell. How many files does this man just have on hand?
He's
The
next
answer
to a
isn't
bookcase.
yes. If the
He's
answer
next to a
isn't
bookcase
yes,
with
he's
a-
not a spy.
The answer is yes. He's also next to a bookcase. So the answer is yes times 90.
So 91 is the limit.
No, it's not. Infinity times 90 is the limit. He has an infinite combo that lets him produce as many file tokens as he could ever need.
But he's part of a clues deck.
Yes.
I mean, he is blue
They're just
aligned.
clue tokens.
He is
This is
blue
amazing.
aligned, Bear. Just a reminder. Fucking blue.
Yeah,
So
Demir.
Do you play Magic?
No, but let's just
Blue
say
isn't as annoying as it sounds.
let's just say listen, I sit down and vibe with Boone on videos. Let's just say that, okay?
Look, this is going from a green-red player. Blue is not really that annoying.
It's true.
It's white. They're the problem.
Oh, green and red is what I liked.
Green and red is stompy boys in aggression.
Ah, yes.
Big creatures
yes.
and fight.
You're a green and red player, so I know your least favorite words to see on a card. Destroy target attacking creature.
Motherfucker!
It's not counter target spell. No, it's destroy. Actually, worse. Exile target attacking creature.
That's even worse because green can sometimes pull from the grave. You bastard! You
Red
fucking
sometimes
play
pulls
white.
from the- No, I play black. I don't wait for you to attack. I just destroy it.
That's fair. Tragic slip, your commander.
Listen, in that case,
I didn't kill it, so it's. I didn't do any damage. It doesn't matter that it's indestructible. Tragic slip, you have no fucking toughness. You
I mean,
die.
In reality, from time to time, I play every color in some capacity.
Same.
So I'm not really annoyed by any of them. Not too high.
It's just my favorite is green and red because I like big creatures and I like to fight someone.
That's fair.
so does that imply that Bear's
But I've also
worst
done
night-
blue-white board police.
So does that imply
You
that
are a
Ika?
monster.
It's not my fault. Everyone's in jail. I'm just going to keep flickering my commander so everything of mana cost 3 or higher goes to jail. Jail, you can't play the game. Not while I'm on the board.
I love that strategy.
Anyway, so you want to read the fourth file?
Let's read the fourth file.
It contains it contains a file on Vonda Domine. There's actually multiple things contained in. Her application to Strixhaven, where she was accepted to the College of Witherbloom, given a commendation by Lorehold Professor Justikar.
Justikar.
You most likely know a different name for him. It also contains transcripts of It also contains records of various contests and competitions where Vonda has lost to Florins repeatedly. And they are marked as motive. To put it simply, Bear, one deserves the right to face their accuser. I do not need to be Azorius to believe that is correct.
Indeed.
You accuse me of blind loyalty? I sought to face you myself. To defend that.
Huh. He sets this file down. He does not. He sets this one and the other one and the third one down. Like, he doesn't just drop them onto the floor in an act of, I don't care about this. This is okay, these ones actually matter. It is about time I return to the others, it seems.
Indeed. I do not claim to be morally righteous, Bear. But I also prefer to not claim evil either.
Bear does what is good for as many people as possible. For what it is worth. I will try not to make it hurt as much as it will.
Now that I find hard to believe.
Believe what you will. And Bear turns to go.
And Bear leaves. He doesn't stop you.
Where is the bloody entrance to this room? Oh, it's down here.
Where did I put the fucking one map? Okay, I found the one map I need. I'm not... I know I'm not switched to it yet. Shut up. Because we need new music for it. Tuffy! you and Venzer have a lot to process. From the past. From that meeting in the past couple of hours while Pacifico's away. So, we're in the Mind Palace. Tuffy, you there?
Oh no, he's dead.
Oh no.
Oh no, the white guy got him.
Ah! Sorry, Storm.
No, no problem.
Ah! Hi.
Tuffy, we are in the Mind Palace. Pacifico
We
has
are in
gone
the Mind
to-
Palace.
Pacifico has gone to talk to that Amy friend of his.
Oh, yeah.
Professor Blue Twig is going to set up things in the swamp. You're in the Mind Palace with Venzer, and Venzer is like, we have choices now.
Choices. Is it regarding somebody else? Is it regarding you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We know where your body is. We also have... We didn't never use those idols from Maribel's. From Thuros.
That is true.
You could also just do what we were trying to do, what I was trying to do initially.
And we have 3 of them.
And then there's the option that Professor Bluetwig provided.
Right.
This might be a decision I'd like to come to with the rest of the party. But I'm also curious what you think. And what you would prefer.
Well, if I can be perfectly honest with you, as much as I would enjoy having my own body back, to be quite honest, the idea of making a deal with that woman bothers me a lot. And I don't know if she will have done something with it in the meantime. As for those artifacts from Theros, we would need at least 3 of them. It's been too long for only 2 of them to work, obviously.
Don't we have 3 of them?
Yeah, which is why it would be worth coordinating with the others if that's the path we want to go down. That being said, the option Professor Bluetwig provided has the least moral and, well, I suppose real cost. It's hard to determine actual monetary value with artifacts like those icons. So I think the icons is worth the discussion, but Professor Blue, but at the same time, my soul is right here to put into a body. That's not a solution everyone who's dead has.
I think that's part of why I still want to recover your body. Your soul is here. Even if that, even that one lady did do something for your body. There are people who can undo things.
That is true.
There are people. I don't. And I don't suppose it's impossible for your soul to go from one body to another more than once.
In theory, no, especially when the body in question that we'd be trying to transfer into from another body is one that is already attached to me. Believe it or not, I'm not actually the biggest expert on how the afterlife works, but I think that makes it easier.
I'm not exactly the biggest expert either. I'm just some guy with big ears who aspires to maybe do some good with my guild. And maybe the other guild. But if I can figure out something with this... But if I can do something with this, there's probably not... I'm sure there's more that could be overcome, but... that needs to be overcome, but... hopefully those will be easier.
I think there's actually a very cogent solution. She demanded a trade of value for my body, right?
She did?
So we start with the practical solution. Me getting one made by Professor Bluetwig. Then we go to her with the offer to trade that body for my original one. If she takes the trade, that resolves everything amicably. If she doesn't, we're really at no more loss than where we already were. And we may be able to negotiate with her more effectively when we have the leverage.
I know you're not you're not exactly the most comfortable with bargaining with her, but you okay with that?
I am not in the slightest okay with bargaining with her, but when we're in the place of authority when doing so, that eases the issue.
I think it's settled. Or, at the very least, it's another idea we can throw in the direction of the rest of the chasers.
I do think we should let Professor Bluetwig know that we are inclined towards this position regardless. Simply
sure.
so that... Yes, simply so that the work can begin, and likely still be used, even if we're not the ones to use it.
I agree.
Tuffy, you actually hear something from outside of the mindscape now. You hear... groans of someone waking up in immense pain, and they are familiar. They are a familiar voice to you.
Am I there, or is it just like
You're
almost
there.
telepathy?
You are physically there. You're physically there. Like, the Mind Palace is not your physical location. Your physical location is here. As the familiar person is waking up, he's like coughing
And wheezing.
Yeah, and
There's
you
no
can
third
see,
evolution.
and the thing is, like, this is probably still during the day, right?
I'm going
I'm letting
to.
you make the final decision on that.
It is during the day. Tuffy recognizes Florence immediately.
Yeah,
and
you
takes
also
him.
See, yeah, you see smoke coming off of him too.
Yeah, I'm going to pick him up and immediately take him to Shade. Like,
We'll go
right
over
here. Okay, this will count as Shade.
Yeah, I'd imagine that probably there's burning, so makes sense to bring him to the water.
Yeah. Does Tuffy have literally anything to... Tuffy will make sure that there's no... if there's any sun that could go through the leaves, he's going to look for the direction of the sun and basically cast a shadow so that Florence is not burning alive.
Fair. He actually starts getting a chance to catch his breath, still very much wheezing. And you can see the trickle of blood from his stomach area.
What happened? Florence.
Lazav.
The rest of them are dealing with it, aren't they?
What? Where am I?
That's a good question. Where are we? Are we in like Witherbloom?
Yes, the swamps in Witherbloom.
Cool. We're in the swamps in Witherbloom. I was here because I was here because I was called here by Pacifico. Now, how did you get here? How? When? Where? How? Why?
Yeah,
I have so many questions.
So the interesting thing is, when you say the swamps in Witherbloom, he looks confused for a moment, and like a few moments after, it starts to click. On our Cavios?
Yeah. Did
What?
Oh my! Wait. Tuffy's having a brain blast. Florence, did you planeswalk?
He shakes his head. No, that's impossible. I'm not a planeswalker. He's like sitting himself up. He's like pulls out a potion that he has and like pours it over the wound to close it.
Okay. Florence? You know I wasn't always a planeswalker, right? But then one day, I was. One day, I became one. And I've been one since.
Theoretically, you had some sort of circumstance that made you into one, some sort of event that awakened. My brothers kind of told me how it works. Theoretically, the reason I have these, he points to his vampire fangs, should be the reason I can't be, because I wasn't born with that. I had to be attacked for that. And that should have triggered it by way of near-death experience.
Well,
Coughs again.
well, maybe that wasn't a near-death experience. Maybe the vampire attack, upsetting though that may have been, was just a dangerous one. Whereas that, pointing to the knife wound that he is currently treating, was. Or at least it was closer to one that seemed to have ignited.
So,
Spark.
your theory is that being made literally undead is somehow less of a near-death experience than being stabbed by some dude.
Yes. He takes a moment to be like, I don't have anything better to think. I don't have any better answer. Do you have a better answer?
No. Unless someone found me, planeswalked me here, and just left me here. Tuffy, could you check over there for, like, one of those marks that planeswalkers leave?
Certainly. All right. Do I see it? Do I see one?
Roll an investigation check.
Cool. What's my investigation check? 21.
You do. Hang on, I need to double check something real quick. Does planeswalking leave a mark at the destination?
I don't think it does. I think it's when they leave. I think it's just when they leave.
It's just when they leave, so you do not see one. You don't even see a second set of footprints.
All right. Well, there's nothing. There's no symbol. No symbol that might have been faded out over time. No footprints that couldn't belong to either you or me.
As you're saying this, like Florence is looking at you, just his mind racing, trying to parse the answer. He's still got like sort of a little bit of dried blood that came from his lip, because there likely was some internal bleeding involved, naturally, with it being a stomach wound.
I'd imagine that
he's just in stunned silence for a moment. And then he starts kind of laughing. Slowly at first. He sort of falls back and it builds into a laugh. It's almost of like an ironic sort of joy.
You okay?
He's just laying in the surface level water. And he says, Tuffy, do you know how long... Do you remember how long I'd been saying that I wanted to be a planeswalker? And after I thought I couldn't. When I'd given up on it. He just lays there for a moment. And I'm sure, Tuffy, you're realizing part of what's happening here. Because a dream he'd abandoned is now realized. I am going to
Oh.
I am going to say
Oops.
that I'm
I,
going to
I,
say
I,
that
I was muted for a second. Oops. I was saying,
okay.
my bad, my bad. I guess I guess it goes. Why did I mute? I forgot. Anyways, I guess it goes to show just just because you have a dream, just because your dream seems difficult, maybe even seems impossible, doesn't mean you just give up on it.
At this time, I will permit Professor Bluetwig to. I will say Professor Bluetwig can show up if Professor Bluetwig wants to. And my normal thing about players having one character per scene, I'm willing to allow Jackie to have an exception at the moment to that as well, especially since this is in Witherbloom.
All right. I'll try and leave it minimally. So
I can't keep tutoring you if you're just not going to do your work, Jackie.
it's so boring. So
Math is important. If you don't know how to do math, you're going to fail when it comes to living as a normal person.
You know what?
Listen,
Let's expand the scope of the scene a little bit more. On the other side, tell you what, we're gonna have Pacifico show up with someone.
listen.
I think the person who plays that someone knows who they are.
Yup.
Listen. 2 plus 2. All you need to know is what 2 plus 2 equals, and you probably are good with like half of everything.
How much gold do you need to buy a flask of everlasting coffee? Do you remember? Part of economics is knowing what you need to spend and what you have and what you can stretch beyond your actual work. You
Let's
can't
hurry
just
up.
go.
I think I heard somebody say something about coffee. Somebody's probably here.
Why is the rabbit here?
Pacifico, I keep telling you, you really need to ease up on that. That's not healthy for your blood.
Jackie? Go get the nurse.
Wait, hold on. No.
Did I stutter, Jackie?
No, I can
Go.
I can do something. Actually, she's gonna go and try and attend to the very clear and obvious wound.
Wait! Don't do. And do you go to do healing?
She's about to before Florence says any, but like she stops when Florence says stop.
It's closing. Undead healing is very strange.
Wait, you're undead?
What?
Puffy, right?
Yeah.
Pacifico's ex-partner.
Yes.
Working on. Yeah, okay. And who is that?
This is Florence. He also works with the Azorius. He ended up here in a case of unlocking his spark.
Oh.
So, Professor Bluetwig, I would like for you to roll a history check.
It's a 14 on the dice. I'm just gonna pull up. I need to make a sheet for Professor Bluetwig so I can tell what his stuff will normally be.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can just copy. I mean, you can largely just like copy what you have from
I'm considering him to be about level 13. So if we use his main sheet, his history is 17.
All right. You seem to recall that there was an application to the school that had the name Florence on it, but the staff initially sort of reject. Actually, you know what? You're probably close enough with. You have heard the name Florence around before, and you've heard certain students talking negatively about that name.
Certain students that I may recognize the name of. certain Genasi students, perhaps.
Yes. How'd you guess?
Because no one hates Florence like she hates Florence.
It's true.
Oh. Okay. So this is the one that she's always prattling on about in my classes.
Amy, come on. I think stuff's going on.
Okay.
I think at this point, Tuffy will see. Oh, hey, Pacifico.
Hi. His
Whitewater,
glasses are skewed. He is
Freya.
confused as hell.
Hello, I'm sorry I'm late. Rowan's
You
boyfriend.
three really need to. You three really need to get your act together. If you're going to be taking part in these walks and tutoring, you need to be here on time. Even Jackie got here before you.
Yeah.
I'm
Wait, what?
I know. I'm sorry I'm late. Freaking Tibble got his tail stuck in somewhere and I had to heal it.
Wait, Tibble?
Oh, yeah, she works with the, Kenrith bloodline as a, healer.
I see.
Fun little
Wait.
side job.
Oh my god. Small world.
Either way, we have an undead on campus. What kind of undead are you?
Vampire. Since when? When did that happen?
Less
What?
complaining, more finding out a way to get him indoors before he roasts. Let's see.
Okay.
I have a I have a camp blanket that we might be able to put over him.
Actually, I've got something that might work here. He pulls out a jar that looks like it looks pitch black on the inside. I'm stealing something from Pathfinder for this.
Do it. It'll be funny.
He opens the jar and a series of floating orbs of darkness float out. This is a spell. This is a magic item used to contain the spell Dancing Darkness. Which is a spell in Pathfinder. It's like dancing lights, but darkness instead. Alright.
Well, that helps.
And they all just coalesce around him. The area around him is considered darkness for all effects. Out 10 feet, I believe. Let me go quickly check the range on Dancing Darkness.
Okay.
20-foot radius.
Pacifico, considering he found out that someone he worked with is a vampire now, kind of has the jitters.
Look, it's fine. He's not gonna drink anyone's blood.
Unless they want me to, then I will.
It is considered dim light. It's not perfectly safe for him, but it's much better than bright light.
It is much better than being in sunlight with no protection. He's got magic sunscreen.
Yes.
Here,
Just make sure you never consent to having your blood take
No, there's 4 of them. If I've got 2 of them on him in 20-foot radius around him, the area is darkness.
Okay. So
each one reduces it by 1 step.
Well, cool. He's in darkness now.
Yep.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I really need to make this actually transcribe this down as a spell for you people to learn.
Some of the medics do keep vials of blood for.
Tracy absolutely does.
Right.
Okay, yeah, we.
Blood, though.
Professor Bluetwig, you do know why Pacifica would know that.
Yes. Sometimes getting hurt and losing a lot of your blood is a bad thing.
But I'm going to DM you the thing that you might be missing there. Actually, everybody out of character knows the whole wild shark thing.
Yeah.
So, who the heck is this one?
That is a police officer from a different plane. You don't need to concern yourself with him.
Sir Florence Novak, alchemist for the Azorius Senate.
Cool.
I guess also technically the Simic Combine.
Okay.
Well, not really technically, actually. The Guild Cooperation Initiative.
I should have clarified.
The fucking what? I'm going to have to get Ral to actually fucking tell me things that are happening on that plane. I need to be careful who I sell my weapons to.
I should have clarified. Pointing at Tuffy. Who the heck is this guy?
Tuffy, would you like to introduce yourself to yourself?
My name is Tuffy. I also work with the Azorius. And you are...
Cursed. No, go ahead.
No. Tuffy doesn't have that power yet. But he is part Orshov. He can learn. I'm a student. My name is Jackie. Now, Tuffy does actually remember hearing them talk about Jackie before, correct? Yeah, I know it's been like 6 weeks.
Yes, they did talk about a Jackie before.
Oh, wait. I think I've heard of you. You're from Witherbloom, correct? Yes. What did I do? Professor Bluefick, what did I do?
Nothing yet. In fact, that's why this tutoring walk is going to be different from the other ones.
Oh, so it's not a math thing?
Nope, something a bit more important is going to happen this time. Whitewater, if you would.
Remind me what specifically you're asking Whitewater to do.
Inform her of what she's going to be doing. There's nothing quite like someone in your own school making friends with you to learn what you know.
Okay. Jackie, do you happen to know a Professor Onyx?
I do.
Oh, good. Is she one of your instructors, or?
Well, she is a Witherbloom one, so yeah.
Do you happen to know if she's had any conversations with the instructor, with Professor Joust?
Would she? I'm actually just to double check. Do I need to make a history check?
You have seen one or two recent conversations that have happened, but don't have the content of what those conversations were.
Okay, I've seen it happen, but like, jury's on what those actually were.
Okay.
Do you know?
Well, he looks to Professor Bluetwig like, what the fuck do I say? Because this is not restrictive Pacifico. He ain't got the social skills.
He hasn't got the balls for it yet.
So true.
Alright, you'll want to sit down, Jackie.
Okay.
Yeah, Amy's been helping Florence get up and get to his feet.
Tuffy has also been helping Florence because they're buddies.
Yep.
Miss Freya, was it?
Yes, hi, I'm Amy Freya.
Hi. I'm Tuffy. I've also worked with about before. Again, small collection of worlds, I suppose.
I take it you're also a fellow walker.
Yep. I'm not gonna do it right now because that would just be a waste of planeswalking. But yeah. Do you also, I suppose you come here when you're not busy with the Kenriths, correct?
Yeah, or to both shenanigans.
Or to both shenanigans. There might be more. There might be more in the future, so I might see you more. He goes to offer a handshake.
Amy takes it.
So, mind telling me what's going on?
It's a long story. But to try and keep it simple, Pacifico brought me here to help clear up some things about a group of mine called Chasers. Because I believe one of the professors here is spreading some lies about us. Tuffy is just saying it out loud. So, like, the rest of them here.
and as Pacifico was trying to explain to Jackie, yeah, exactly. Amy, that's also part of that group is the Bear and Bedrius that I mentioned to you. You met them, right, Jackie?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Wait,
My
hold.
memory's still reliable enough. Okay.
Wait. Pause. Can you repeat that?
My
Can you repeat
memory's
those?
still... What the fuck was that?
What was that? That wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
I didn't do it.
Didn't come from my side.
I think it must have been Sterling.
No.
He is right in front of the computer.
Was the cat screaming?
No, I was muted. It can't be him, unless.
Did you figure out how to work the mic?
Sterling is
learning.
Sir Sterling, Planeswalker.
Oh, look. Sometimes I do have little bits of lapses. I think it might be the gummies. I'm gonna have him roll a deception check because he knows it's not the gummies. Y'all can test that if you want.
I mean, I'll roll for both of them.
Natural 20. You can't lie to your fucking teacher.
Yeah, Professor Bluetwig knows that Professor Bluetwig absolutely knows that he is coming up with an excuse to not say the real reason.
Dirty 20.
Okay, so
Amy, you don't believe that he actually thinks the gummies are the cause.
So this is an insight, right? Tuffy got 15, and Jackie got 17.
Both of you have also realized he is not telling the whole truth. He's just coming up with a reason to sort of just, yeah.
Look, I don't want to be that one person, but we probably should get this fellow to the nurse's office immediately.
The dancing darkness should cover him the entire way. Just take the jar with you.
Yeah.
All right.
Come on, please follow me.
Yeah, okay. I'm probably fine, though.
I know, but it doesn't hurt to get you looked over, just to be safe.
Fine if you insist, but normally the potion would do the trick in a... Well, then again, I guess I've never planeswalked before.
The first time is always a doozy, believe me.
You're actually handling it a lot better than most people who planeswalk for the first time.
Yeah, my brother said that the first time was kind of wild for him.
I can barely remember the first time it happened to me.
I'll never forget it, because
Yeah,
apparently
but you're
it was...
old.
Wow!
Was that Florence or Pacifico?
That was Florence!
Okay.
And what do you consider old? I'm 30.
Well, I guess for your species, you're old then.
So you know what I am. Interesting.
I mean...
Most who don't hail from my home plane don't have any clue what I am at the first instance.
My brother's been to Bloomborough.
I'm not from Bloomborough.
Oh.
Just, I'm not from that place.
It's the. It's
I suspect it was my fault. I'm sorry.
I wasn't even looking. I wasn't even looking. I still don't know what was said.
Look in the memes chat. Look at the memes.
God damn it!
Give me a moment to navigate there.
God fucking damn it! Fuck you! How dare you be right? How fucking dare you?
So we're just gonna this is Dana's last stream. Unfortunately.
No,
Goodbye.
I'm going to the city and I'm gonna find you for this.
Well, Dana, you better enjoy your last hot pot restaurant meal.
Enjoy
This is so
your
sad.
enjoy the rest of your day. I will be there soon.
This is not a threat. This is a promise.
Fight at the Hello Kitty Cafe.
Okay, I demand a picture of that. I demand a picture of you two, quote unquote, fighting. The Hello
But-
Kitty
It's
restaurant.
just Ick and fucking Professor Bluetwig going at it.
Anyway.
It can do it
Anyways.
noodle slaps.
Bluetwig can't fucking hit the goblin.
It's too noodly.
Anyways,
I remember.
Hey, look, Florence, it'd probably be a good idea to rest for a second. Plus, the longer you wait here, the sooner nighttime will fall. And the sooner nighttime falls, the sooner you don't even have to worry about points up to the sky. That.
Yeah, I get it. With what I am now, the sun's a fucking menace.
Oh, so
At
you're
least you don't have to. Oh. At least you don't have to worry about the moon messing with you. Either way, you're here now. I distinctly remember one student who has a problem with you. A very vocal problem. One Vonda Domine.
Yes.
Wait,
Her.
what? Wait a minute.
Yeah,
I'm going to have, because this is going to be a bit of a. Okay, yeah, it's like I'm going with the much funnier version of this moment. Because there were two ways of going about it, and it depended on that role. So Florence, on hearing that name, is gonna go, who?
Oh yeah, I've heard of him.
Oh, that poor woman. He has no idea. Imagine hating someone so much and they don't even know you exist.
Parasocial.
Yeah. It's the snake that hates Markiplier, but it's a woman who hates
Tofu!
Florence.
Tofu! I remember Tofu! Tofu the snake.
So,
He's great.
so, wait, hold. All this for a guy that doesn't even know that she exists?
Tragic. Either way, she's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
I've
That's where
heard-
you come in, Jackie. As another student in Witherbloom, we need your help. Simply, you need to be her friend.
I need to be friends with the one on fire.
Yes.
The one on.
We need someone who she'll end up trusting and then can confide in, and likely, from what I heard from Tuffy and Pacifico about it, she is linked to this problem we're dealing with.
Wait, you said on fire?
She's a fire genasi.
Okay. He's thinking for a moment. It's like, no, still doesn't ring any bells.
Wait.
I actually rolled a check to see if he would remember.
Wait. Do you remember that giant? I'm only bringing this up because I'm trying to get you to maybe jog a memory. You know, the giant place that was rigged to explode.
The one in Is It, yeah, because of
Yeah.
course it was because it's in Is It.
Yeah, that was her.
Huh. So she's
I
from Is It then?
Oh boy.
I mean, I guess a fire ganassi would be from Is she an
Still,
outcast?
Potentially. But she has been excelling in her potions class.
I think I remember something now.
yeah. Well, maybe it will come to you more as time goes on. Thankfully, the fact that you can planeswalk now means it's easier for you to get back to Ravnica. So you don't have to worry about running into her or Joust or anyone while you're here.
Wait,
mean,
what about Joust?
Right, the thing Oh boy, this is a whole conversation we need to have.
Which is why we are out here in the middle of the swamp.
Yeah, it doesn't look. Yeah, like only things that
Professor Joust is a problem, and we're going to need people to keep an eye on him before this group of chasers can arrive and deal with it. Interplanar troubles.
Amy, you trust me, right?
Of course, I trust you.
The information I have indicates that, oh boy, Professor Joust is a, descendant of, Nicol Bolas?
If you start screaming, I will silence you.
Oh dear.
You know what? Suddenly I want to go back to math.
Well, if
What?
is there
No.
proof of this?
DM, is there proof of this?
The closest, here's the interesting thing. No.
Well, if you guys suspect my professor, I could keep an eye on him for you guys.
Right.
And-
We're working on the actual proof of what is and isn't true in regards to that. It could be a case of mistaken identity.
Yeah, let's not jump to conclusions. I do want to get the proof first.
But if
it is true,
accusing Tuffy and Bear and this
Gesundheit.
and this Badrinas woman seems very trustworthy too. If he's accusing them of the type of heinous crimes he is, then I don't know. There's something very strange going on here.
Well,
Okay, now I've heard those two names again. Bear and Bedrinus. Were they?
What was the other one's name? Tori. No. I don't think he would get. I don't think Pacifico got that name. It's like
Yeah.
they had someone else with them. I don't know what his name was. It was mostly Bear doing a lot of the talking.
I have heard those names before. Yeah, it was back during Valor's Reach.
Well,
You
yeah,
would not have heard Bear during Valor's Reach. You would have heard Incinerator.
You
Yeah.
would not have heard of Bear. You would have heard of Padrinas.
you would have
Yeah,
heard.
bids.
And
Yeah,
actually, you would have
remember-
heard of Tuffy too.
Yes, Bear was in his wrestling persona the entire time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I recognize most of those names now, except for this bear person. And she looks
Yeah,
over
Bear's
at
my
Tuffy.
I'm looking at Tuffy.
Now looking at you, you do look very familiar.
Yes, Amy. He looks familiar because he was in the main event.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I was with Ranhausen and initially Prem, but then this other person showed up.
I have my finger over the button.
He
The
is
button?
careful. He is careful not to say names because he doesn't want to abuse he does not want to abuse his power. However,
Yeah, you guys were there and stopped that
Oh,
machine dragon person.
yeah. I remember who the other guy was. It was Joe Hendry.
Say his name and he appears.
what was it? What was that?
I believe in Joe Hendry.
Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that?
Professor Blue.
Who in the sweet hells are you?
That's Joe Hendry.
I'm Joe Hendry.
Say his name and he appears.
I did not think that would. Okay.
Okay. Mr. Hendry, could you please leave?
Oh, sure. Sorry.
It's a, what?
Say his name and he disappears.
Okay,
I see.
so you chasers aren't really evil, or what these supposed rumors are about. Otherwise, you guys wouldn't, interfere
Okay.
with that other dragon that was at Valor's Reach.
Okay, so we have Pacifico vouching for you guys, Amy vouching for you guys, Professor Blue Twig vouching for you guys.
Most of my information comes from Professor Zarek.
Professor
As
Zerek.
he is.
Professor. What? Oh, right. I already. Sorry.
You already freaked out about this.
Yeah.
Ral has been
There's a
teaching here
lot
for
going
3
on.
months.
Pacifico.
Suddenly, magic coffee cup.
And he is downing it instantly.
So, Mr. Novak,
Yes, Professor Bluetwig, was it?
I remember slightly an application to the school under the name Novak.
I was hoping to be able to attend here. Figured my brother would be able to bring me here.
Well, it will be interesting to see you as a student. I would recommend you find a place to get yourself a uniform.
Sure. I presume there's a campus shop, I guess?
There is. And judging by your he twists a little knob on his glasses. Colors, either Prismari or Quandrix will suit you well. Your letter of recommendation and your enrollment letter will be done by the end of the day. Be ready for them.
Yeah, so
Whitewater, Gord, Freya,
Yes,
take care of this one.
of course.
all right.
Tuffy, go home.
I will just got a thing to think about real quick.
It's time to go back to the brain space.
No.
I
Okay, maybe.
need to fucking clip that. The brain space and just have it every time he ends up in there.
And then no.
Yeah, Tuffy's gonna wait a minute because like Tuffy does remember he does actually Pacifico. Before you go.
Yeah. I'll be right back. Hang on.
So do you know why Bids and Bear were here?
Yeah, they needed the documentation I had from the Violent Oven Bond when they were doing the thing on Avishkar.
Okay, so that was while I was away. Okay. Why those two though? Why?
Well, I didn't really get all of the reasoning myself, but I know why. I know Baird was probably the person with the best authorization clearance other than you among that group.
Yeah, I wasn't exactly around.
It emptied out my fucking queue. That's great. I love that for you.
Me too.
Say less.
It's poop.
It's poop.
Hmm.
Um,
Is it
actually,
because
there is a piece of information that I managed to get. As Boogie decided to just fuck off and die.
Damn you, Boogie!
Well, the fuck you, Boogie.
Let me try.
I know it's
I will try. And it's got me on
course.
cooldown.
Oh no.
So for a little bit, we're just gonna have to deal with no music. Which
That's fine. That's fine. We are able to. We don't need music to play. It just sometimes helps.
It
Oh,
just
yeah.
adds to the suspension.
Mhm. So it's like I do know. I do know there's a Look, I hang out with like Lord Hold people a lot. It's kind of why I have any kind of connection to Professor Joust, and they have locker rooms over by the stadium. Um, I actually work over there, like on the scheduling. Uh, so I was thinking maybe if we were to potentially look there, we might be able to find some clues about all this.
All right.
Because if Professor Joust is hiding students, I don't think it's just in Witherbloom. I think Witherbloom is the least likely place he's hiding students, actually.
Do I go now or do I go after? All right. I'll 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 take you off on up on that. But first things first, I gotta go back. I gotta go back. As Professor
Oh,
Bluetwick said, I gotta go home.
okay.
And with that, good and a goodbye, Tuffy disappears. You can see the planeswalk symbol on the stump he was standing on.
So I'm going.
All right, you four.
Sorry.
This is Blue Twig. All right, you four. Get him. Get Florence settled in. Meet me in my office in 3 hours.
In the meantime, should I also start trying to meet with this Vonda?
If you would.
All right.
I'll go keep an eye on Joust.
All right. 3 hours.
3 hours. This time, don't be late.
3 hours short. I'll start looking in the Lord Hold locker rooms.
But also, we're gonna take you to. We're gonna take to Tracy first. We're gonna take you to Tracy first.
That was Pacifico saying he was going to look in the Lord Hold locker rooms.
I know, and Jackie was turning her attention to Florence.
So Florence is like, yeah, of course. I guess I have to figure out which of Professor Bluetwig's recommendations makes the most sense.
I guess it's something you. I guess that's something you'll figure out when you get here. When you see everything.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess we kind of call this my school tour then.
Well, this is one heck of a reunion, am I right?
Yeah.
Speaking of reunions,
So, Tuffy, we're gonna have you show up outside of the facility first.
woohoo!
There's chaotic things happening. And Dover's like, "Oh, yo, sup, dude?"
Hi, are you a lawyer?
Yes, I do happen to be a lawyer.
Oh, cool.
My leg.
You hear that? An explosion immediately goes off. I assume that's you're doing, right?
Oh no, that's his. That's it. That's the muscles. I'm not the muscle this time. I know, weird.
Right. Did my group go in there already?
Oh yeah, they definitely did.
Y'all mind if I?
Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead. They step aside for you to go in.
All right. All right. Tuffy goes
You
in.
head inside, and you see that the place is mostly empty.
Okay.
But you
No
also
wonder
see there are
corpses.
several people still in there, and they look mildly terrified. And some of them are just corpses.
Hi.
Ah!
Just
Hello.
hi. Have you seen where
Oh.
my friends went?
Ooh, we're kind of aware of where they headed off to. You should probably call ahead first. We got a phone here.
Okay. Where's the phone?
Right over here.
Okay.
Fantastic. I still get to do my bit. Okay. So,
Hi.
they dial and pick up the phone and they hand it to you. And at the moment, we're going to switch over back to the casino. And you already know where this is going.
Somebody pick up the phone because I fucking called it.
Mo is going to step over.
Oh no.
Let's go.
Secret underground Demia Casino, Mo speaking. Tuffy, you know what you must do.
The mandate of heaven looks upon you.
TP, if you need a name, I can give you one.
Okay, give me one that works within Tuffy's parameters.
Okay.
DM it to me. I need to. I know what I must do.
If you are hoping to hint at the Tuffy name, I have one ready for that as well.
Okay. All right. No. Okay. DM me that one, Boone. No, I don't. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. Yeah. First name Tuffy. Second name Nuff.
Okay, hold on. Hey, everybody! I need to know who he is. Tough enough? I'm looking for whoever's tough enough to take this call. You see a bunch
Hello.
of people start scrambling over. Max is among them. I'll get it, I'll get it, I'll get it, I'll get it.
Someone pick up the phone before Max does.
Somebody pick up the phone before Max. Who would like to pick up the phone before Max does?
Well, if I am not mistaken, there is a
Bear has
yeah. That's what I was about to
manifested in the
say.
room.
There is a
There's
bear
the bear
that
right
is
there.
close to the phone.
The rabbit's ears are grabbed, lifted,
Do you
set
eat the
down
rabbit?
away from it. No, I do not eat the rabbit.
I didn't say eat, I said yeet.
I do not yeet the rabbit. I set him down carefully after, lifting him by the ears. Bear knows who this
he
is.
gnaws on your ear when you lift him up.
Give the phone to Bear.
Oh. He goes to sit down.
That was perfect.
Eliza whispers over to the other party members, like, "You guys hearing this?"
Oh, by the way, you're also seeing the Mexican standoff with the guards with machine guns and the cactus folk dude.
Ah.
I love him.
That's just happening.
It's just happening. Yeah. Hello?
Hello, Duffy.
Oh, Bear, hi.
Didn't think you'd actually pull that one off.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
You are not usually the one that does these kind of jokes.
I thought it'd be funny. Plus, I knew you'd get it.
Well, there is a situation developing down here, and you should come down as soon as possible.
All right.
Hey, which
See you soon.
direction's down?
Go to the end of the hallway, secret corridor on the left. Go
Gotcha.
into observation room, and then there should be stairs in that room afterwards.
Gotcha.
No, he is in a different campaign. He hangs up.
Yeah, I met the guy before.
If I may, I will present what Realms' reference, what name was.
Please.
Mike Hunt.
Mike Hunt
Of
is a pretty good one.
course! That's the most. That's the Bart joke.
Yeah.
Hey, has anybody seen Mike Hunt?
Anyways,
Now, I don't know what kind of question you're asking, but I think you're in for a clobbering.
Oh no.
all right. I'm gonna assume Tuffy's just gonna be over here now.
Now, one thing I'd like to know, Bear, as you have come up, you notice Lazav over there, but Lazav never left the other room.
That's that's definitely been clocked by him as okay problem. Either body double or clones, or just illusions.
Hey, excuse me. Can I go through, please?
They have their machine guns pointed at the cactus folk, and one was like, "Oh yeah, sure."
Okay, thank you.
Hello, hello, Mr. Tuffington.
Tuffington?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
There
cool
are people
nickname.
shooting fireworks outside. What the fuck?
Yeah, sure, nickname.
Hi. Hi. Oh, is that another rabbit? Are you another
Hi.
rabbit?
He looks down. Maybe.
I like this one.
Who's asking?
Me?
Are you with the IRS? Because if you're with the IRS, then no.
I'm with the Azorius. Does that count?
It has the letters IRS in it, so no.
He's just gonna pass by Gamataki. Fun guy you're playing with.
Thanks. Brock answers.
Hello. Name's Tuffy. I see you've already met my friend Gamataki.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Brick Sampson.
Probably hit like a ton of bricks as well. So, is that true?
I don't know. Nobody's ever lived long enough to confirm it.
Understood.
Garrett could live long enough to confirm it.
I don't think that's an invitation.
It can be.
Out of character. I fucking love this bit.
The entire casino. The entire casino is the best bit.
Hi, Bear. How you doing?
Hello. He pulls Tuffy close. Lazav either has clones or is very skilled at illusions, used in two places at once. Do not make a fuss about this.
Understood.
Where were you?
Strixhaven.
Ah, did your the old partner call for a meeting?
I was called for a meeting. We have I believe you remember that one house that was rigged?
The building of. He pulls out his notebook and flips back. Von der Domine.
Yes. Well, she's there and spreading some.
She fucking what?
She's there as a student. One of the professors that's on our side is having is having another student from the same college try and be her friend to possibly get some information. Meanwhile, I can't confirm Joust is there.
You keep that name quiet.
Tuffy was whispering this, but obviously I can't just like whisper into the mic. This is up close for the record, so it's like okay, but it's like difficult, but it's difficult. You know?
Yeah, I'm not
What?
I totally get
Speak!
Discord cut half that.
Oh, damn. Really, really sucks.
Also really sucks for Mr. Hunt.
Yeah.
We'll never see Mike Hunt again.
It's so sad.
The worst tragedy that has graced this campaign.
Tuffy's gonna whisper to Bear. Anything else? Anything else that's happened here that I should know about?
Florence disappeared.
He planeswalked to Strixhaven.
He fucking what?
He planeswalked.
Hmm.
Sounds like he got like a wound in his stomach, and that was enough to ignite his spark.
Now, Bear, you recall the way that Lazav put that information.
Hmm.
And I'm sure I don't need to explain to you what the implications of that are.
No, you don't. Come with me. Get the frog.
Okay,
Bear just starts walking down.
we're gonna need to borrow you.
I'll be a moment, guys.
So, Lassie, you got a prize to give me or what?
Walking
You're in control of
past
it.
Amy. Come with Bear.
Amy.
Amy's not
Amy.
here.
Fucking wrong sorcerer!
Eliza.
I cannot be blamed for this. She only plays sorcerers.
Also,
Walking past.
Amy was in this session.
That's true. Walking past Eliza. Come with Bear. Just
Okay.
simple as that.
There's also, Bear, you're feeling an intense heat from Eliza.
Tuffy can also feel it.
Oh, yeah, she is angry.
Their friend.
I'm assuming
Problem.
there is something going on.
With telepathy to Tuffy, Florence is missing, and my dad was kidnapped, and we're wasting time playing these stupid fucking games.
Do. Excuse me, coming through.
Can Tuffy talk telepathy back, or like hear Tuffy's thoughts?
Yeah, I believe you could telepathy back.
Oh
You
yeah,
can
okay.
telepathy back. You can respond
okay.
to this message.
Yeah. I can't say anything about your dad, but Florence planeswalked to Strixhaven. He's currently in the nurse's office.
Keep dying down a little bit. At least he's safe. Thank the gods.
So Davin is in this stare down with Lazav, quote unquote. The people with machine guns are seeing you walk up and they're like, nope. And Lazav's just standing there. It's like, why am I not surprised, Mr. Tech? Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Check your DM.
Certainly. So you're gonna grab him by the face.
It's by the neck.
By the neck. Oh, so we're just doing it.
It's by the throat.
Would you like to announce choke slam, then delay for half a second, and then choke slam?
You know what? No, I'm going to announce chokeslam and then immediately do it. Chokeslam, grab down.
He gets choke slammed.
So like,
Beverly's like, "Oh man, I was gonna do that next." That's a lie. He was not gonna do that next.
Tuffy's gonna see this changeling on the ground and be like, "Is someone gonna pick him up?"
No.
Okay. Wait, why not?
Why?
Well, he might be injured.
He is.
Very
Funny
much
this
so.
way.
He might even. Oh, very much so. He might even be dead. Says Monokuma.
Tuffy's just at least gonna. Tuffy's at least just gonna pull him out of the way. Just at least one little bit over this way. Does the unconscious Savanto have anything to say?
Harder.
It's hard. I think the moment you say that, Tuffy's just gonna drop him.
See? Best this way.
The Lazav that gets slammed to the ground. He's slammed to the ground. And the guards are still there, and they're like,
Bear just looks at the guards with this waiting, like he's just waiting for them to try something.
fuck
With-
it! What? One of them raises the machine gun. It's this triangle one.
Which one?
Davin step the triangle one right here.
The one is directly in front of me.
Yes.
Because I can't see
Oh,
where
no,
you're
no,
gesturing
no.
to.
Oh, no. This one.
All right.
I
This one
can't
right
see which one you're gesturing to.
The one over at the table.
Over here.
Yeah, I was
'Cause-
I was trying to
Trying to ping. Okay, so the one over there.
Yeah. But apparently the first 7 times I pinged, it didn't ping, which sucks.
Rude.
Roll 20,
Now-
you're fired.
Bear, do you want to stop this machine gun fire, or do you want Davenbrill to do it?
I have an amazing answer for this. It's the second half of the gift that I sent you. He after choke slamming this Lazav, he's then going to push him in front of himself between this guy and himself, and say roundhouse, roundhouse kick, and wait for Davenbrill to do what he's told.
He says roundhouse kick. Davenbrill steps up and roundhouse kicks him into the gunfire.
Huh.
Well, that was easy.
So easy.
That wasn't the
Yeah.
real Lazav, was it?
Nope, either clone or illusion or body double. He grabs the guard in front of him,
Ah!
takes the mask off, and just discards it.
Oh god, I need an
Where is your boss?
Let's see. I have to remember which class is which on all these. Because that actually matters. Using the actual Squid Game classes matters. Yes, I actually did think about that.
So this is where I could burn things to the ground now.
I mean, you just watched
Actually,
Lazav
you know
be
what?
chokeslammed and roundhouse kicked. You saw him get hit with the Emma Frost combo by 2 different people.
It's probably going to get us to end of session territory a little bit more quickly. You know what? You take off the mask, and I have a fun idea for how to do this.
It's just Lazav again.
I was thinking that.
Because he is a triangle one.
Whoops, Olazav.
Oh,
Interesting.
and this Lazov is dead.
Different question. Are you body doubles or clones?
You will find an answer to your question in 3, 2, 1. And at this point, Arlington shows up. Arlington pops in, coughing up sand.
He's here.
And you see flashing lights along all the walls and everything start flickering. Boom. I need everyone to make dex saving throws.
Dex saves. Okay.
Okay, not bad, not bad. Where's my dex?
Dex.
We're going towards the ending that leads to the boss fight a little bit quickly, but that's okay. I have something to.
I am too busy
Close.
choking out this Lazav
Okay,
to dodge.
Yeah, I rolled a 14.
14, okay.
Which is to say, I rolled a 5.
19.
Is my ping going off?
You ping?
The family ping.
It shouldn't be for Arlington.
Question. Oh man, Savato's gonna be taking the full damage, isn't he?
Yep.
Hold on, I'm sorry. What are we rolling again?
Dex.
Dex saves.
Dex save. Cool.
Y'all just let me know if you get below a 16.
I got a 25.
So
Ika
so everybody but
17.
me.
and Bear.
Yeah, Bear
And
was
Bear.
also below. Bear was also.
I got a
below
5.
16.
Also, of course,
Yeah.
I'm too busy choking out a clone.
Of course, the Demir agents. Yeah, both of them.
You know what? That is... The two Demir fail this is hilarious.
What level of paladin are you, Toffee?
I'm level. I believe I'm level 6.
Okay, so we just get Toffee's aura bonus if we're close enough.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right. Puffy has an aura.
Oh yeah. Everyone gets a bonus to saving throws equal to my charisma modifier.
So hey,
you
Bids, you might be safe.
Yeah, and my charisma modifier is a plus.
No.
No, wait, no. I was looking at different sheet. I was looking at that, not my plus
Okay,
5.
so
Plus 5.
I'm-
Plus 5.
okay.
Plus 5.
I was about to say, aren't you double charisma caster? Why is your modifier only 1?
Oh my god, that means Kawataki got 30.
I misread. Okay, Bid's got us. Okay, no, plus 5. You have a
Okay.
19.
And
Bear has a 10. Dyslexia.
So only
I
Bear
like that.
fails.
Only
again,
Bear.
too busy choking out this clone of Lazav.
That's absolutely fair.
Thank you for pointing that out, Ika. I completely
Yeah,
forgot about
no,
that.
as a paladin, you need to remember, you've got an aura. and your aura gets better the more levels in paladin you have.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
playing.
farm-
Always
Yeah.
remember to aura farm as a paladin. It's important.
No.
Playing as-
You've got to do some aura hunter gathering. What you do is, you play a deck that is literally just about stealing other players' aura cards.
True.
It's another magic joke, by the way.
When does synchro summoning come
yes.
into it?
Oh, that's
Yes,
that's good. Oh, that's going to be after they introduce. That's going to be after they introduce partner. Or no, it's
No, the partner mechanic already exists.
No. It's the Vanguard one.
Oh,
Vanguard
right.
Yeah, the card fight
Because-
Vanguard partner mechanic,
Fair.
which is totally different.
Totally different, but the partner mechanic is the thing. Let's have two commanders.
Yeah. Honestly, it gets really dicey when they start locking your zones.
Yeah, no, okay.
Can you tell I played the Link Joker? Anyway.
Okay, so for everyone but Bear, what happened? And County Bear, what happened?
So here's the deal. Gamataki, you have evasion. So you take no damage. Everyone who failed.
Every bear.
Everyone who passed, you take a quarter of your max HP as damage.
Holy shit!
Bear, you take half of your max HP as damage.
Holy shit!
What?
The whole thing. This is a one-off situation. The whole thing gets blown sky high.
Hisoka, save us.
You guys land all over the place.
Question. Do we round up or down on the damage if we end up with like a
This is D&D. You roll. You round
Okay.
down.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was gonna say you're taking so much damage, round down.
It's D&D 5e. They always round down unless it's players dealing damage. Then they round up.
So it's what I have 81 now. Minus.
You go down to 41.
Okay.
Well, no,
Ow.
that's half. 61.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you go down to 61.
Okay.
So standing at the top of this, like, I think I can do a more dramatic position than over there. I'm good, not there, obviously. Standing up here is an entirely different Lazav, and you know that it's an entirely different Lazav because you can see all three of the other Lazav corpses, maybe more, standing there. And it's like, well, now the invitation can begin in earnest. And that is where we're going to end this part of the session.
Ooh.
We have
Maybe
one more little piece of business to settle, though.
Ooh.
And that's Savanto slowly waking up and seeing the casino destroyed. He's like, oh man, I was on a winning streak.
You know what? Yes, that's also very important.
Oh man, Tuffy didn't get to win one.
Oh well.
Don't worry, for Bear and Tuffy, I'm going to have more gambling later in the campaign.
How wonderful! I don't even think Bear would gamble. He's too boring for that.
I mean, you might be participating in the gambling a different way. Wait until you see what it is, but we'll save that for...
If it is gambling on whether he will win a fight, he votes yes because he will.
We'll save that
End
for
of story.
Junction.
Violence is not the solution. It's a question.
It is the answer.
No. Violence is not the answer. It's the question. The answer is yes.
No, the answer is always.
Yeah. Tchaikovsky always yes.
Tchaikovsky always yes.
We're going to say the deep-voiced orc is not there this time.
Do you want Amy to be there or nah?
Yes.
We'll have Amy and Jackie show up there. And I think we should have Lauren show up here too, because
Yes.
probably be...
This was a case of all of them be in his office.
Yes, this is 3 hours later. You have no
All right.
knowledge of explosion. I'd like to note
Welcome
that
to
we
3
have.
hours later.
Yeah, I'd like to note the funny thing that we've done here is by having 4 Strixhaven students from different colleges and a professor from another different college.
Yeah.
I don't think I made Kaya's Strixhaven token, but that's okay. We'll just use Kaya's normal token. And she's right behind you, isn't she?
Kaya.
Hi.
It's not behind me. What are you talking about?
Nice of you to show up.
I was busy doing a little bit of other digging myself.
Yes, I know you're busy doing digging, but when I tell people I need them here at a specific time, I need them here at a specific time.
I'm here at a specific time, aren't I?
You're 2 minutes late.
Oh my god, you're such a loser.
I didn't give you an interplanar watch just for you to be late.
Listen, I may
Now,
suck at math. I may suck at math, but like, I always know how to be punctual with time.
to be fair, Professor, it could have been she was busy doing something else. I mean, things do come up.
That is almost certainly the case when it comes to Kaya. Anyway, hello, you four.
Hello.
Let's talk. So, school's currently in danger. This has happened once before through different causes.
Yeah, we don't need a repeat of that one.
But this time, I'm genuinely too old for this. Well, you have more information on what we're dealing with here.
Right. What we're dealing with is a descendant of Nicol Bolas that seemingly is intending to revive him.
That doesn't sound too great.
That's very bad from the stories I've heard.
Yeah, the reason it doesn't sound too great is because it's not too great. It's something that puts the whole multiverse at risk. I presume that he's targeting Professor Onyx because do you want me to just tell them this music is more fitting to something that's about to happen?
Keep it playing anyway.
Look, if these four are going to help us
Did it
through this,
stop?
they need
Did
to
it just
know.
fucking stop?
No, it's still
Okay,
going.
good.
Yeah,
If they
Actually, I'm going to have that bit of the conversation be interrupted. That she is Liliana Vess. Yes, you are correct.
Ah! Oh,
Siviko jumps across the room.
oh, Professor. Long time no talk.
Indeed, Miss Freya. Professor Zarek. Professor Kaya. Professor Bluetwig.
I've forgotten the name he goes by here. I have genuinely forgotten the name he goes by here.
That
Joust.
Professor Joust. Yeah.
Professor Joust. To what do we owe this intrusion?
I believe the lot of you are very aware of what the intrusion is owed.
Enlighten us.
You presume I intend to resurrect my ancestor.
And
If
you
any
presume.
players... Sorry, go ahead.
And you. How do I say this? You presume to inform us of the. My brain is not fucking functioning! And you are here to defend yourself of these allegations, I assume?
That is correct. I simply ask what sort of evidence you have of this intent. Other than simply the fact that I am confirmed to be a descendant of Nicol Bolas. And y'all can hear the sort of disdain in his voice when he confirms that he is a descendant of Nicol Bolas.
One's heritage can change who they are.
Does one's heritage dictate one's goals?
To an extent. It changes how they are raised, how they are taught the world works. If my father wasn't an engineer and a weaponsmith, I likely wouldn't have the talents I do today.
But and yet, your father was quite a bit other than that. That you are not!
No. I am more than my father in various ways. I am, for one, better at the job that we both share. But for two, I turned away from half of his ventures. I still make and sell weapons. That is what my father left me. And his father him. I ask, what did Bolas leave you?
Bolas left me a genetic makeup of nigh immortality. one that he misused in creating it for himself. Do you mind if I point out similar contradictions in a few places? Because many of you, for targeting me for simply heritage, are committing much of the same.
I'd be remiss if I didn't hear your side. After all, you can't balance an equation with only half of it.
As I have already pointed out, you, Professor Bluetwig, your legacy before you was one of death and destruction.
My legacy is arguably still death and destruction. I still make weapons.
And yet where do you seek to see those weapons turned? Take
In the name of
active
freedom.
efforts. So to deny me the use of my own weapons, handed to me not by choice, in the name of justice, Professor Kaya, you provided a mercy that others were not willing to give. A mercy that wasn't yours to give in the first place. And Pacifico looks very surprised by this information, including the information that Professor Onyx is Liliana Vess. A secret that yourself and Professor Zarek chose to keep to yourselves. Just as much for her protection as yours, perhaps? Mr. Whitewater. I know what is within you. The thing within you that you cannot forgive yourself for. And Pacifico cringes and almost shrinks down. Instinct you suppress. Do not provide me the same. Miss Gord. I should ask you. Do you
Yeah?
look at me? Do you view Professor Onyx differently now that you know the secret she kept from you?
No, not really.
But with knowing I kept a secret, you are looking at me differently. Presuming the worst case scenario is correct.
Well, if the worst case scenario isn't correct, then yeah, we would. I suppose that you might be right in saying there's a problem, but
Well, I mean, is it?
Given what I have expressed, do you honestly believe that to be the case still?
She's gonna sit there and kind of sit there quietly for a minute, just kind of thinking.
Mr. Novak. With you, I made the same mistake as the lot of you make with me. So I cannot be too harsh with any of your judgments. However, I have seen the way that when darkness was presented to me, to you, you took to it. When fire was sparked within your soul, you stoke it. He leans in. Miss Domine was correct about you. I still don't know who that is.
God.
And Miss Freya. Do you
Yes.
only look at me differently because you know my lineage?
No, of course not.
Do any of you believe I don't know that this was a meeting of conspiracy? I state one simple thing. Ask one simple question. Do you still intend to assist the Chasers in Professor Onyx's exit from Strixhaven?
Yes, I do.
No offense, Professor Joust, but I trust Tuffy and Bear a lot more than I trust you. I've known them for much longer.
Yeah, no offense, Professor. But doesn't, like, if they're more, but if they're better than the rumors, then, like, doesn't they're better if they're better than the rumors, then what's really the problem?
Considering I was dragged into this as an extension of my involvement with the Azorius as well, there's no way in hell I'm saying no. Besides, you worked with someone who apparently apparently has issues with me, so... Oh, a bit more than apparently, Mr. Florence.
And from the sound of things, she fucking hates you.
Check
She
language.
is after all. She is after all the. She is after all the one who desired for you to have darkness brought upon you. Okay, instead of speaking in riddles, say what you actually mean with that. I'm pretty sure I know what that means, but the vampire attack.
Jackie was raising her hand during when Florence was saying that, and after hearing Florence say that, she just puts her hand back down. Clearly,
So you're willingly working with a student that is the reason behind a vampire attack on another individual.
Justice is blind to whether darkness is involved, Professor Bluetwig.
And what justice does having a vampire attack someone ring?
What did I even do?
kind of a fair point because, like, Mr. Florence here doesn't know who Vonda is. But she sure as shit knows who he is.
The fact that Mr. Novak doesn't even remember Miss Domine is an indicator in and of itself. What the problem is, egotist.
What, that he has a bad memory? Some people just forget things.
A bad memory tends to come with those who exist high and mighty upon their pride.
How come you can remember things then, jackass?
Maybe it's just kind of sinking lower and lower. She has a very bad feeling about this.
Miss Freya, I noticed you haven't answered my question yet. Do you still intend to assist these chasers?
Well, if they feel that I can help them get someone to safety, then yeah.
I see.
Like, you know me, Professor. I like helping people.
I perfectly well understand your position. I understand all of your positions, really. No, except for yours. He indicates Florence again. What the fuck did I do? Language, young man.
Now you know where Amy got it from.
Yeah, no, seriously, what the fuck did he do?
Language, young lady.
While I see no problem with the way you're responding, language.
Fine. What the heck did he even do?
Language.
Now you're pushing it. This is my office and my rules.
Regardless, if this is the way that it must be, then fine, it shall be settled honorably. He looks towards Professor Bluetwig. Does 1 week sound to you like adequate time to prepare?
For a duel?
No. For war.
Professor Bluetwig rubs at one of the golden bands, the one that's on his clothed arm. A week should give me enough time to tell everybody.
do you mean?
He walks over to the whiteboard at the back of his room, and he writes down the dates and circles it. He
What?
writes down noon and underlines it twice. Or it
Very
is.
well. Very well.
You have a
then.
week.
As do you.
Get out of my office.
He bows. And he leaves.
Such a fucking asshole.
Language.
Still don't know what I did.
Neither do I, unfortunately. Either way, we now have to prepare for war, which means, Kaya, do you remember where that old stockpile of stuff I left for you is?
Do I remember? Of course I do.
Can you bring some people over?
What do you take me for?
That wasn't me requesting it. That was me asking you to do it. Ral, you remember that old cannon we were working on together?
Really?
I think it's time we pull that project out of retirement and kick it up the schedule a bit.
What? Hold on. War?
I think I know just the people to help get that thing fixing up and about as good as an order as we're gonna get it.
I'm a little nervous.
Wonderful. If you could get them working on that, I'll get these four up to speed.
Yeah. Jackie's gonna move over to Amy and just be like, listen, it's probably metaphorical. Or we're gonna have
It's not. We're gonna have a
Okay.
lot of help.
Okay, we're gonna have a lot of help. It's okay.
I have the backing of 2 guilds in Ravnica. I can potentially get the backing of at least a third. And then he looks at Pacifico and then at Florence.
I don't know if it would help, but I could probably go talk to Lady Rowan and Will for help if you want me to.
If that is something you could do, I would recommend it.
Maybe
Because we only have a week, which means we need to work quickly and we need to work efficiently.
Right.
Do you remember the location of that old classroom I gave you earlier, Pacifico? I will have it fixed up by tonight and need you to lead people there.
Right. He looks to Florence. You go and tell the chasers, and I'll focus on mobilizing the East River military.
Whitewater? You know that problem you've been dealing with, that we've been working through?
Yes.
All that combat we've been doing?
Yes.
Do you remember how it felt that one time where you felt in control of it? I'm going to need you to look for that strength. I could hear someone on their fucking phone.
I understand. I suppose if there were ever a time for me to master it, it's going to be now.
I'm putting my faith in you, four. Miss Gord, you're popular. You find friends easily. Keep people away from Vonda Domine.
So I'm assuming you want me to still talk to her, but be the only one to do so, right?
It's likely impossible for you to maintain your cover now that Joust is aware of this and that war has been declared. I just need you to stop people from talking to her so she can't convince them to join her. The less students involved in this, the better.
Professor Bluetwig,
Freya?
is it possible you might be able to put me on the nature shift so I could keep an eye on Witherbloom, therefore keep a low-key profile on Professor Onyx?
I understand that.
He just gestures to the Witherbloom student.
Yeah.
I can get that covered.
You are going to be watching Joust.
All right.
God, he walks around behind his desk and rifles through his drawers. You can hear bits of metal clanking together, sparks flying out. Shit, not that one. This one. He pulls out 4 marble-sized objects and places them on the desks in front of you all before going back to the front. These are alarms. If you're in danger, throw them at the ground.
These work cross multiversal lines, right?
Of course they do. Everything I make works across planar gaps.
No offense, I know you slightly more than I know this Vonda
Okay,
person.
Maybe some things don't work across planar gaps. But these alarms will inform me if any of you are in danger. They'll tell me what plane you are on and where you are. Someone will be there to assist you within minutes.
I wonder if I could get Rowan's boyfriend to help.
Meet back here tomorrow.
Honestly,
Sure.
it's gonna sound
And
Hold on.
by the way, Miss Freya, don't worry about letting Rowan's boyfriend know. I have a feeling that once I tell Tuffy about this, he'll get the message.
All right.
honestly, it's gonna sound like a silly thing, but like between you and probably that Tuffy character, and the rest of them, they could probably get like the other stuff, probably more than just the Kenrith. They could probably get like probably more from Valor's Freak, maybe.
Probably, and possibly representatives of all 10 guilds of Ravnica.
That sounds like a tall order.
Well, it sounds impossible, but I think we'd be able to pull it off. We just need
As
to...
they say. It seems impossible until it is done. Now get to work. We have a war to prepare for. He just
Okay.
gestures to them all to leave his office.
And as they're leaving the office,
They
is
hear,
where...
motherfucker!
But they also hear the end of the session.
Yeah.
I can hear that. Oh my god! It sounds like fucking Hoopa.
Mo picked up the phone. I'm looking for a fucking hooper.
Hey, I'm looking for a fucking hoopa. Hey, who's fucking hoopa?
Hoopa these nuts. Alrighty, so 17th is next Strixhaven, but the 22nd ain't gonna be a Ravnica.
Nope. Y'all got a gap before the big Lazav boss fight.
Oh boy, it's time to do mental preparation.
Oh boy, it's time to do. It's time for. I can't believe it. Like all Jackie wanted to do was find out how much Eternal Coffee costs, and now look, is that now 3 hours?
Congratulations.
And now Jackie's in a war.
Congratulations! This time Jackie is a founding member of the Convergent Embassy.
What a
Meanwhile,
time.
Like
poor
these
Amy.
5 are basically the Convergent Embassy.
Meanwhile,
Welcome.
poor Amy has to go to war with her fucking professor.
Hellish.
Don't worry, you've got other professors on your side.
It's true.
In fact, most of the professors are going to be on your side.
But Florence has a very important question.
What the fuck did I do?
What the fuck did I do?
That's also
Why should I say fuck me for?
Good music, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey.
You guys will hear a rendition of it that has more than piano.
Oh yeah, but we gotta wait. You know, we got a whole nother campaign. We got a different campaign we gotta do first.
Featuring some of these characters, maybe.
Well, one of them, kind of.
Actually,
I mean,
two
like-
of them, kind of.
That's
Actually,
true.
3 of them, kind of.
Wait, 4 of them, kind of.
4 of them, kind of.
5 of them, kind of. Keep in mind.
No,
Savant-
no, Florence isn't there.
No, Florence isn't there.
Okay, but Savanto is.
That you know of. I mean, who knows? Maybe Florence will show up. You don't know.
I swear, if this man shows up and vamps all over the place.
I get it.
I can't. I love when Florence said it's Florence time, and Florence still over the place.
Yes.